What's up, Eagles fans? Amy Campbell, Fran, Duffy with the eagle eye in the sky as we look ahead to the Eagles matchup with the Saints, a team loaded with weapons on offense, and we're looking specifically at one of them in Taysom Hill, a guy that you love to cheer for, except for this week. We're not cheering for him this week. A former BYU quarterback, but he's used in a ton of ways in this Saints offense, and we're going to start with him running the ball out of the backfield, an incredibly versatile athlete. They use him everywhere.
They use him everywhere, and that's why I feel like when you go prepare for the Saints offense, a lot of fantasy football fans, you know Drew Brees, you know Alvin Kamara, you know Michael Thomas, Mark Ingram. You may not know Taysom Hill, so I figured let's take a look at him. And now you're going to see Drew Brees here at the top of the screen, and he's just going to be lined up as a wide receiver. This is Taysom Hill at quarterback. Now, like you said, he was at BYU, felt like, you're a college football fan, felt like he was a quarterback at BYU for like 17 years.
He's 28 years old. This is his second NFL season.
It's insane. So you look at him in the backfield, and he's a very athletic guy. So they'll do a lot of the zone read stuff with him in the backfield. And this is stuff we've broken down before. You know, Cam Newton, Marcus Mariota, Ryan Fitzpatrick. He's got that ability to win with the ball in his hands. Great job there. This is this past week against the Cincinnati Bengals, and you've got Alvin Kamara in the backfield next to him. They're going to run Kamara on a little bit of a bubble screen. You're going to watch the rest of the defense react to that. He's just going to run the opposite direction, a little bit of a QB sweep here to the outside, and he goes for 7 yards. Watch him finish at the end of this run as well. He'll lower the shoulder into defenders. Taysom Hill, a very interesting weapon with the ball in his hands.
And this guy might be the fastest guy on this team. You talk about all their weapons. This is an athlete who ran a 4.44 at his BYU Pro Day. He can move.
Yeah, no question. And he plays on kickoff coverage. He returns kicks as well. So he does a lot for them on special teams. And all the different ways they use him on offense is a lot of fun to watch.
Let's look at him catching the ball here. He's got good hands as well.
Yeah, so here he is lined up as a tight end. Now, they will line him up at wide receiver. They'll put him in the slot. They'll put him in the backfield at times. We already talked about him at quarterback. Here, he's lined up as a tight end. Look, he's still kind of finding his way as a route runner. More often than not, he'll be used as a check down, Amy, so they'll just kind of put him in the flat. Here, he's going to run a little bit of an over route. You kind of see that he falls down. It's a little bit sloppy, but it shows that they're willing to use him in the passing game. This ball falls incomplete, but it just shows further his versatility and how they'll use him. And then also, he'll be used as a decoy. Remember a couple weeks ago, we talked about jet sweeps. That's the new fad in the NFL. Everybody's using these jet sweeps. He's got that speed to be able to stretch defenses horizontally. Since they're willing to give him the football, you're going to have all these guys at the second level try to react to this jet sweep. So this ends up going on a touchdown pass to Traquan Smith, the rookie at the bottom. But watch the defense react to Taysom Hill at the bottom of the screen there. The linebackers are all flowing with him. It ends up being a touchdown over the top. So, again, his abilities as a runner and as a receiver sure impact this offense.
Yeah, a guy you have to account for in so many different ways. And he played quarterback in college. He's technically a quarterback, so let's get a look at him actually throwing the ball.
Right, so you have him here. This is Drew Brees at the top, so Drew Brees is still on the field. Here's Taysom Hill at quarterback. So as a defense, you see these guys come onto the field. You have no idea what's coming. Is he going to line up inside? Is he going to line up on the outside, backfield? Are there going to be a zone read? You're not thinking, oh, yeah, you know what? He might just drop back and hit Michael Thomas on a deep post route for an X play in the passing game. That's exactly what happens here. You're going to see him take the shotgun snap, drop back, and then hit Michael Thomas for a huge play down the field. And that really just kind of speaks further to his versatility. It's an underthrown pass, but it's a big play for a first down.
And still a pretty deep ball for a guy who plays so many positions on the field. This one's my favorite for obvious reasons.
A former Gator. This is a Tim Tebow play down on the goal line. Just a little jump pass, again, where he's going to take the snap, and as a linebacker, you're thinking, oh, this is going to be a run play. I'm going to have to run up and make sure I defend this run. They're going to sneak Ben Watson, the veteran tight end, right behind it. We saw Tim Tebow run this play about 17 million times down at Florida as well as in the NFL. Little jump pass. It's a little bit off. Ball could have been caught. Falls incomplete. But guess what? The Eagles have seen this on film. They're going to have to prepare for it. So with Taysom Hill, there are a lot of things that this Eagles defense is going to have to prepare for.
On a Saints offense that is loaded with weapons everywhere you turn, a guy who you have no idea what he's going to do. A lot for the Eagles defense, as you said. And of course, leading up to the Saints game, we've got you covered with everything here on PhiladelphiaEagles.com. So stay tuned for more.